Hello, everybody. Jose Rodriguez with eRealty Advisors. I'm standing here with my fabulous client, Joanne. It's so good to see you. This is actually the first time we've ever met in person. I've been working with Joanne now for about 2 years.
Yes.
Crazy transaction. So, Joanne, let me ask you something. How did we first, meet, and what made you decide to hire me in the beginning of the process?
I think you called me, and I believe that maybe like a cold call.
Yeah.
You told me that my listing had expired, which I wasn't aware of,
Wow.
and you asked me if you can run the listing. I don't really take calls that is not on my contact list, but I just decided at that time. But after speaking to you for a little bit, I could sense your energy.
Yeah.
I had a few questions and you were right there to answer it right away. So that made me feel comfortable, okay,
Yeah.
maybe I should turn this over to you.
Yeah, no, 100%. And,
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that I called because sometimes it's like, oh, should I call this person? You never know how they're going to respond,
Okay.
but you were also very receptive.
Mhm.
And now we decided to work together, right?
Yeah.
How was the process, because we've been working together now for 2 years. This wasn't one of those transactions that you're in and out. Like, this took some time. There was some trials and tribulations, but we're standing outside of the closing table right now. We finally made it.
Oh my God.
How was the 2-year process of working with me through a transaction that, knew it needed to be, with effort and it required a little bit more than just a regular transaction?
The process itself, as you said, 2.5 years, a lot of ups and downs, but your drive, your tenacity, and you was always there to follow up even before I would have a question.
Yeah.
So I appreciated that so much, and I was always grateful that you didn't really at one time I'm like, is he gonna this is not working for me? Find somebody else. But you were right there with me with every step of the way, and sometimes I didn't even have to ask. You already know I'm gonna take care of this, and I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah.
I like your drive, your follow up, your follow through, you check everything, and that made it more easy to go through the process that took 2.5 years.
Let me ask you something actually, because this is something that a lot of people don't see coming in when they're hiring an agent, but you've experienced it firsthand of how important it is from the point of contract to closing.
Yes.
How important would you say it is for you to have an agent that's working diligent to get it to the closing table from the contract to the closing?
100%. 100%, because as you say, sometimes you get in contact with somebody and I've experienced it not with the real estate part with me and you as agent, but the other end of it, the follow up is very important.
Yeah.
So yes, from contract to closing, I feel that you have to be there 100%, hand in hand until it's closed out.
Yeah, 100%. And last question I have for you, Joanne, is would you ever recommend me to any friends or families?
Of course. Oh, yes. Very well. And I talk about you a lot now too. So anybody that I have, I could always direct you because I know you're going to see it through.
Yeah.
You're going to see it through.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. And,
Yeah.
you've been also an amazing client, very understanding, very patient, especially for a deal like this.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you as a client as well. And I'm glad that we worked on this one.
Yep.
So
Thank you.
glad.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
and congratulations.